My people, let's listen to Hussein Dada, I meant for Gambia educational system order, Stephen I reply la ma reply from Stephen meta kafule, comme Gambia educational system or I denk lol kono. Bo fanam pile la jang, but alna Hussein Dada follow la moya, alna ta fan tem.
On the educational sector of this country, that's because a country cannot prevail without good education, and there are a lot of things that they imposed on us that needs to change as well. All this studying 12 topics, 12, what's it called, 12 subjects, that shit needs to change, bro. Like, why do we need to study about an ant? Why do I need to go to school and study about a mosquito, bro? What good would that do me? Make it make sense. I'm going to school to study, like, how they're going to be labeling a mosquito for me, bro. What good would that do me? What job am I going to get that's going to tell me that this is go label a mosquito for me, bro? Like, yo, come on, man. Africa needs to do better, man. All these 12 subjects and all of that, this needs to change, bro. This just a basic thing, bro. Like, teach them English, mathematics, and then some other subject. And then once they reach to a certain place, start teaching them skills. Because skills is what's going to help them in the future. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to be studying 12 subjects as a grown-ass man.
Bele Hussein Dada moy nyola mba video continue la video nyi man danjang, coming educational system on yeta school ke karandi how to level a mosquito or how to level a cockroach nyimbe man Africa ma ko nde nyamran da fon meta ga fule nyimbe man Africa ma ko wala 12 subject ibo be kala munati ako fana yamol karandi se karandi no English ni fongola but as times goes on ni ba ke ba ka ye karandi skills la wala method pour sama ni jida ha is a method sutano it's a dog working a metro sota because more be a dog working all office of on be on a Gambia office of man time 100 la government office aman time be kemo fon la wo kemo ha 2 million wala 2.5 million bo dog working all woto nyaadi so in andaka dinol karandi skills la e baaji la dogel ni ke baata wayata de metro sota wo metro ni ngai sine fan na fala okay bara anna esti brigand bo fana la moy bang ay nafo okuta beri esti brigand bo ya fay denk lo kono juna fa même nga bi de Allah ta fa for ama esti faram kon na teacher ko 2x plus y equals to 3 nga 2x ni y ta adla no mbula na free ha because ako 2x ni y wata adla no ha aman sense make 2x plus y equals to 3 ha ni tata bang ana khare do wo bang le yamata man itata bang 2x plus y ha bu katara je aman sense make pro ka dindingol karandal ana khate ye karandala ha as they grow up in not ke karandi skills la Europe jang abole nya ni nata jaman jay ke karandila but as they grow up eke karandi skills la wal house building te fo tak lafta ke carpenter ti bang fo lafta ke engineer ti bang fo lafta any métier te lafta ka karanga école karang fo lafta ka wafir lal ti supermarket ti bang lafta ka fen karanga isita ya house building ko wala métier ti pour ya karanga barendel ka karana fo grade 12 with lot of subject to explore why I know from call me and ko man sense me nata na karon fon la fa ne na karon fa na la fa mugata skills karang kata men karang ha wal mun don ko durom bukut or educational system on wal not ka change esti breka bo na meta ka ful bra 2013 open mic festival wala mun da meta ka fo ha Hussein Dada fanam bol fo ka bare alni Hussein Dada fa continue bera video mamba alnata fa
grown-ass man, bro. What good would that actually do me? We need to actually change the educational system in the Gambia, bro. And it's sad, bro. Like, like if I'm going to plead with the government, I'm going to plead with the government to really look into this, man. Change the education system in the Gambia, man. Help our future, like help the future of the kids, like, because studying all these 12, 13 subjects is nonsense, bro. Sorry to say, it's being nonsense. Studying 12, 13 subjects is nonsense. Give the kids something that they can study. Let them study tools. It's more like, this is to keep us backwards. Things that the West is not studying. Why are we studying it? They're not studying all this quantitative and nonsense they giving it, we giving to our students still. These are things that is in the 1970s, 1960s, 1980s, 1990s, coming into the early 2000s. Yeah, so now let's change the system. If those stuffs are not working, then let's start building things that will help our future, like the next generation. You know, I can be a candidate, like, yeah, I volunteer to be part of it, like the reform of the education system in the Gambia. I volunteer for free, you know, but it needs changes, like 100%. It needs changes, you know, help the students, you know, help them build the way they speak English, the way they interact. This is what's going to help them tomorrow, not actually putting 1 million subjects on the table for our kids. Like me, I'm a patriotic citizen. I'm sorry if my views sometimes don't align with what you stand for, but I will always speak my mind, because what I think hakilo benna, because I have to speak what is in here. I'm not going to keep it in there, like, you feel me? Like, I'm sorry to say, but that's how I was built. I'm a real nigga, man. You know, I'm a real ass nigga. Sometimes that's why people, like, they actually mistake my realness for being arrogant. I'm not arrogant. If you know me, I have zero arrogance in me. You know, that's not the code I live by, you know. But being real means that you have to speak what's on your mind. Like, you have to speak what's in here. And what's in here, sometimes it doesn't align with what people, you don't have to always say stuff that people like. You know, you just gotta be bold. Speak your mind. Say what you want to say, bro. At the end of the day, even people that don't like what you're saying, they're still gonna F with it. You know, they're gonna see the truth in it, man. Be a truth sayer. You know, don't be somebody who can be bought. Like, you know, this money is gonna come and go. What's more important is the legacy you're gonna leave behind. Tomorrow, when you are gone, you are under 6 feet deep. What people are gonna say about you, whether you a coward, you know, whether you a two-faced, whether you a real one, you know, whether you a patriot, you know, and you gotta be a patriot. We gotta love this country. We gotta be good.
What do you think about what Hussein DaDa say? You know, because I've been for Kante, I'm like sense make because I can do 12 subject all thing, you know, mosquito level legend, cockroach all new from cool, you know. Comme Steve and I'm gonna find to explore why, you know, will be entire ramen sense make na education system on, you know, to change the dinol ka skills karang e ba jere ni ke ba ta isi fan nafano, you know, e ba jere askeno to man do ba ro sita bagu talano comme del be on ko taki jio la nyame kana maybe wo fanan sa bagu tala because ni mo le skills so dai e sa ni mon kapenda sa ko penta so ko yele no nagare metal work lay karang iso ko do me ya use kana bagu is over na use no le no ne business la kare is over na use no pre business te amra but même so kan I sense megle no but comment down below, let me get to know what you think about the video and then Hussein DaDa memfo, no and limbar for what it will charge.